let's solve this question together. We are given 2 exponent x plus 4 exponent x plus 8 exponent x equals 39. Equal to 39, okay? Now let's see how we can address this. Now, first of all, let's make everything equal. Now from here, we can make this side, since the lowest term here is 2, okay? So we can change this one to 2 to the power something. We can do same here. All right, now we can write this as 2 to the power x plus, so we can do same here. 4 is the same as 2 to the power 2. Don't forget we still have x there, so this one is behaving like a to the power m all raised to n, and the same as a to the power m n. So we have 8 as 2 to the power 3, and we have 39. As simple as that. Okay, now let's arrange them well. So we can say 2 to the power x plus 2 to the power x all squared plus 2 to the power x all raised to 3 equals to 39. Remember that we can still go back to this after we multiply the 2. And we have another one here. Now the next thing is to remove the 2 to the power x since they are common. So let m be 2 to the power x. So let's introduce m here. Where you see 2 to the power x, you put m there. M plus m squared plus m cube equals 39. Now we can arrange this as m cube plus m squared plus m minus 39 equals to 0. Now let's look for the first factor. So let's call it f of m equals to, so m cube plus m squared, m cube plus m squared plus m minus 39. Now with the factor theorem, if f of a is equal to 0, it means x minus a is a factor, okay? It's a factor of the polynomial. So if f of minus a is equal to 0, it means x plus a is a factor. Okay, now from here, if I plug in 3, okay, if I plug in, so 3 cube plus 3 squared plus 3, so we have 27 plus 9 plus 3, that will be 39, minus 39 is 0. So f of m, so m is 3, so f of 3 is equal to 0, therefore m minus 3 is a factor of this, okay? That's the first factor. So m minus 3 is the first factor. So once we know the first factor, we can get the other factors by dividing this by the first factor here. Okay, so from here, let me get rid of this. Since m minus 3 is the first factor. Now let's get the other factors. So we have m cubed plus m squared plus m minus 39. So we have m minus 3. So m cubed on m will be m squared. So m squared times m is m cubed. M squared times minus 3 will be minus 3m squared. So we have that. Let's subtract. So m cubed minus m cubed is of 0. M squared minus minus plus, that will be 4 m squared plus m minus 39. Let's go again. 4m squared on m, that will be plus 4m. 4m times m, 4m squared. 4m times minus 3, that will be minus 12m. Let's subtract this minus that, 0. M minus minus plus 13m. Okay, then we add the constant, minus 39. Let's go again. 30m on m will be plus 13. 13 times m, 13m. 13 times minus 3, minus 39. So remainder is 0. Hence, we can write this one as m minus 3 times m, the answer here, that is the quotient, plus 4m plus 13 equal to 0. Okay, so with the 0 product, m minus 3 equal to 0, or m squared plus 4m plus 13 is equal to 0. So the first answer is m equals to 3. That's the real solution. Now let's look for the other two solutions as we compare this with the general quadratic formula. So we have ax squared plus, let me use m, am squared plus bm plus c. So a is 1, b is 4, and c is 13. All right. So my m, b squared minus 4ac on 2a. So my m, my a, b, c. So a1, b4, a1, b4, and c 13. So we have minus 4 plus or minus 4 squared minus 4 times 1 times 13 on 2 times 1. Minus 4 plus or minus 16 minus, so 4 3 4 1 4 52 on 2. Okay, so that's that. Now let's go ahead and then subtract this. So we have minus 4 plus or minus, now this side will be minus minus 36. So minus 36 on 2. So remember, from complex numbers, I squared is negative 1, okay, and I is same as square root of minus 1. So we can write this as m minus 4 plus or minus 36 times negative 1 on 2. Let's check. Yes. And the same as minus 4 plus or minus square root of 36 times square root of minus 1 on 2. And we can do substitution. So square root of minus 1 is I. That is iota. So we have iota here. So minus 4 plus or minus. So this one is a perfect square. So we have 6i on 2. So we have minus 2 plus or minus 3i. So the second answer, that is m2, will be minus 2 plus 3i, and m3 will be minus 2 minus 3i, and my m1 is 3. So that's the solutions to this. All right.